Hi YouTube. So here I am in my scrubs, and if I'm talking weird, it's because I got my tongue pierced. Like yesterday, and it's still kind of swollen. You can kind of tell it's swollen. No one's tongue's naturally that fucking swollen. Anyways, my usual update. I'm gonna do the same thing I do every fucking time. Here's my hair. All the black that I had, it looked black to me, but it's like dark brown. There's some kind of bleeding through here, but I dyed all of it the same color. All the black is grown out, and my hair is all the same length now. So now I can grow it out properly. My friend cut my hair for me, but it's just like a little bob right now, and it's sticking up. It's like, okay, so I can show you guys my room. This is just like a corner of art. We're on my bed. That's my desk. I got some junk on it that I'm gonna hang up. That's artwork and my witchy stuff. I have my plants. Ugh, my fucking lisp though. But I got my plants by the window. That's a mini fridge with my TV on it. I have some art on the walls. And that is my dresser and my fish tank. And then, your girl's got fucking Christmas lights, like always. And then let's see if you can see the bathroom. It's very tropical. Because these are my colors, Spice. It's just mostly, what's it called? My favorite color. Phthalate blue and green. Those are my favorite colors, like, mostly. I abuse those colors when I paint and everything. I don't have the dogs because Charlie is Enrique's, and Frank and Charlie are, like, super gay together, and I couldn't separate them, They're lovers. So I left them with him because he's best suited to take care of them, and Charlie would be miserable without Enrique, honestly. He's obsessed with him, and anytime he's not home, he's like crying and stuff. So I'm sure that they don't miss me, but I do visit them sometimes. They're my babies. I miss them, Oh, why is it getting worse? It's like right when I decide to fucking make an update video is when my tongue's like, oh, I'm gonna swell up in your mouth and you can barely talk now. A lot has gone along. So I'm still with my company. I'm not gonna disclose much about it because I don't need, people stalking me. But basically, I'm a home care health aide. So I just go where the client lives or where they are currently, and I take care of them to the best of my abilities and dependent on their needs. Some people are more independent than others, and that's all they need is assistance in continuing their independence. And some are nearly bedbound or wheelchair bound, and they need help getting from chair to chair, bed to chair, or chair to toilet. So I'm basically a professional ass wiper, I wasn't really allowed to get like facial piercings, and I used to have my septum. It's still there, but I don't wear the ring. It kind of fell out. I lost the ball, and I just haven't put it back in. I might have to like redo it just a little bit because it's open, but I can't really like fit a normal gauge in there. I think it's 16. I don't know for sure. Oh my god, my lisp is so bad. Hey, future Libby, make fun of me. Yeah, so that's work. I got a new car. I wonder if you can see it from out in the window. Hold on. No, it's a little farther down. I got a new car. It's a Dodge Caliber. and it's in red. And I gave Enrique my old car, so he's able to get around, you know. I have a new boy that I'm talking to, and a girl. Right now it's just kind of open-ended because I went from being in a relationship for fucking like 5 years, and this is time for, you know, a little freakiness, I guess you could say. I'm kind of being a hoe right now, but I really, really like this guy. His name's Nick, and he's really tall, like fucking 6'5" or some shit. He's so tall that I have to like crane my neck to kiss him. But being next to him makes me feel so tiny, dude. I feel so small around him. I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm at 160 now. I was at 169 last update, so now I'm finally at 160. At one point I actually got to 159 for a little bit, but then it just kind of goes up and down. But, you know, my lowest weight is 160. My highest weight is like 168, but it kind of fluctuates a little bit. I lost a lot of my fish. I have 2 left, and then I have 3 babies in there. They're doing pretty good, and then I have a lot of snails, like way too many. They keep having babies because there's a lot of algae to go around, but I don't want to like get rid of all the algae because I don't want the snails to like run out of food. What else? So yeah, I have this new friend. Her name is Destiny, and we're kind of an item, but not like really. It's like kind of open-ended, and she gets around with her dudes. She's got a few dudes she talks to, and you know, she's got a couple that she's like serious about but doesn't really know yet. She's really young, so like no one expects her to like, I don't know, settle down right away, which I shouldn't have when I was young. But we're kind of a little bit of a thing on the side. It's not too serious. It's just like we take care of each other a little bit. Mostly me, because I'm more stable than she is, and she's like 18. It's kind of weird, like, being around someone that's that young, but she's pretty mature, and we just kind of party a lot. I say she's mature, and then we party a lot, and she convinced me to get my tongue pierced, so you tell she's a bad influence on me. But I figured my mom had hers done, so she can't judge me for getting it. She doesn't really wear it anymore, of course, because she's, you know, fucking, like, in her 40s, and she's just, that was her phase. She had it, and she's done. But, it's pretty fun. I mean, it hurts right now. It kind of just feels like a canker sore, but it's just, like, right in the middle of your tongue. And it's swollen. It's like hot right here. It's like hard. It's like clumped up right around there. But I think once it heals all the way, it'll soften up and everything will feel normal again. So I'm not worried about it. Should take a couple weeks, as I've been told. So yeah, my hair growth is doing good. I'm kind of blonde right now because I'm not really allowed to have colored hair, but occasionally I'll add like pinks to it, so it's kind of peachy, which is kind of my go-to hair lately, is peach. Still haven't gotten rid of this. Still look like a fucking fat fuck. My nails are still kind of short, but I have quit biting them like completely. It's been about 4 months, I want to say 4 or 5 months that I haven't bitten my nails, so pretty damn good. I mean, I'm pretty proud of that. I bit my nails for God knows how long, since I was little, so it's a pretty big deal, honestly. I can have long nails. I've had long nails for a while, but one of them chipped, and if one chips, you gotta cut all of them off, so and now that I have now I have like a girl that I have around, I like kind of keeping them short for her, you know. I'm a freak. Anyways, life's going pretty good. I don't know. Single life is different for a while, like in between moving and being alone all the time, it was like pretty emotionally hard on me. I kept trying to get back with Enrique, and eventually it was just like I had to admit to myself, like, I mean, I already said it in the past video, but we're just not compatible anymore, and I don't think we ever really were compatible. We were just like, we got along, you know, and he was eager. I think he was just eager to have a relationship with somebody, and I was there, so I don't know. But after getting to know him and like living with him for as long as we did, it just slowly kind of deteriorated. And it didn't really help that like I cheated on him when I was in the army. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could call it cheating, but we weren't like fully official yet because it was long distance and we had just started. So, and it wasn't like it was kind of like a party, and I just, I mean, if people in the army know, if you're at a party at a hotel, it gets pretty freaky. I mean, not everybody, I'm sure, but a lot of people know how freaky it can get. And so, yeah, party sex in front of a bunch of people, and it was stupid. But there was, like, it wasn't, like, an emotional investment in someone else, like, on the side or anything. It was just, like, fucking. So, anyways, I don't know if that makes anything better. Probably not. Probably makes things worse. But to him, it was like, well, I mean, I guess that's better than, like, you actually investing time in, like, your emotions in someone else. But that part of my life's over. You know, he's gone. We still kind of talked, barely, but it's kind of a lie. We're like friends, you know, but we're not like in love anymore. I'm definitely over him since I have Nick and Destiny now. I don't know how long things will last with Destiny. I'm sure we'll be friends for a while, but I'm pretty into Nick, and she keeps trying to get me into like 3-ways with other people, and I'm, you know, I don't know, I'm a little too old to be doing that. And I really want to be wife material, and I'm not saying that if you have a 3-way that you're not wife material, but I'm just worried or nervous that if I did that, and, like, either I told Nick or he found out, I feel like he would, like, it would, like, lower his expectations of what kind of person I am. And I don't want that. Because it took me a long time to become the person I am now, and I don't want to, like, ruin what I've got with this guy. I mean, things are going pretty good, I would have to say. Other than being fucking swollen. So swollen from this tongue ring. It swelled my neck up a lot. And then my tongue. My tongue is not normally that big. I normally can, like, flatten it out. And it's, like, tiny and dainty. But now it's, like, oh. And there's literally no way to take pictures where I look good. I literally look like shit, like, all the fucking time now. I mean, I can look pretty if I try. I can get glammy, but right now I just don't feel like there's a point unless Nick's in town. Because he's in the Navy, so, like, he's on deployment right now. So there's literally no point in being pretty except for, like, if I need to boost my confidence, which, you know, I'm not, like, I don't know. I don't have low self-confidence. I just know that I'm not, like, the hottest thing. You know, I'm cute. I've always been told that I'm cute. And I guess that's just me. But I know that I can be better if I put effort into it. But I don't know. I'm just kind of digging life how it is now. I'm just focusing on my career, education, and friends. That's pretty much it. and getting my nut. I've been like hoeing around a lot, not gonna lie. Okay, I would say I've had sex at least with 4 people since my breakup, but and one of them's in Mary Kay. we had breakup sex like a few times, so you know. Who the fuck cares anyways? Other than future Libby. I just want to be like as genuinely me as possible, because then I can see like where I am at in the future. So I know I'm a girl who repeats herself a lot. Oh well. I made a friend who's a mermaid, and we mermaid together. I got a tail. I actually get to go swimming all the time, and I post videos and stuff on Instagram and Facebook, and I have some art people following me on Instagram now, but I don't really post a lot of art. I probably should, but I don't know. It's really more of a hobby for me. I don't really care if I'm like famous or well known or anything. I just enjoy art. And I know like that I'm really good. I know like I'm more intermediate, I want to say, because I'm not like a master, but I know that I could be a master in art forms. Mostly like watercolor or painting, but probably not oil, but definitely acrylic. I'd say I'm pretty good at acrylic. I'm really good at watercolor, but I would still say that I'm more intermediate. There's a lot of things that I could learn, but I'm a higher level artist than like average, I guess you could say. I brought a portfolio over when I was in high school to like the Institute of Art, and they told me that the things I was doing were things they've been teaching in lessons, and I was like, I was just messing with mediums. And I found it's kind of like science. It's like different chemical compounds or textures or opacity, it just kind of, you just mess with it and see what it does, and then do it in different layers, and it just kind of comes out however it does. And you can kind of manipulate the outcome with your vision by layering it specific to your dream, and then you just execute it, and then you got art, I guess. This is my acrylic pours I did. They're not very good. They don't have like any cells. I was trying to go for cells. They look cool. Like flow. It's more flow art, really. Lame. It was not what I was going for at all. I don't think I either used too much silicone or I didn't. It just wasn't the right balance. But it was fun. I'd probably try it again. Alright, well, that's probably a long enough rant. 18 minute 50. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. I appreciate the views. I really don't give a shit if you like or subscribe, but do it if you want, Have a good day. Bye.